Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video will be slightly different than what I usually do. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on this. And essentially recently I got word of an imminent ban on big ticket items for Marvel and Philo. And this is for level 300 areas and it happened in TMS. Now I heard about this from a friend of mine, and essentially TMS stated that when KMS starts making level 300 plus content, these big ticket items in this list right here will not be able to use in those areas anymore. Now it'll still be able to be used in lower level areas, so whatever you guys can use it on right now is fine. Like Lucid, Damien, Will, everything like that, it's fine because it's not level 300 plus area. And I believe the reasoning that they stayed behind this was to slow down the progression of players and give the game developers a chance to create new content. Now this is for TMS only, and there is no guarantee that it'll come to GMS, but I think this is extremely likely to hit GMS as well, just based off of past history of what GMS had and how they try to make us become more like KMS. And essentially, I'll do my best to translate this. I'm not, extremely familiar with Chinese, but I'll do my best. And essentially, they were talking about how, in this game, a main component of it is bossing. And thank you for everybody who supported us. And it's right here, they talk about to ensure future development and more sustainable development, they will start putting limits on certain items. So the below items in level 300 areas will be limited, and they list all the items here. Now I'm not super familiar with what items are called in TMS, but I think the first item is Breath of Divinity, and the other like Frenzy Totem and other things like that. And this is Battle-Roid. Yeah, so basically, it's saying that it'll limit the functionality of these items, and I think the potential and item stats will still be applied, and you can still use it. So Breath of Divinity, it won't be able to use the skill, but you can still use the potential and item and everything like that will still be applied. And it's essentially saying here that it will be for level 300 areas only, and anything that's below level 300 will still be fine. You can still use it. And so for the update that they had in TMS in June 23rd, they basically will add the item description saying that it will be banned for level 300 above areas. Yeah, just to give everybody preparation. And then here is the essentially the props that affect GMS. So things like Breath of Divinity, Frenzy Totem, Lucid Earrings, Reaper's Pendant, Ring of Torment, Firestarter Ring, Battle-Roid, and this is from somebody else. It's not my particular translation, so I'll credit them in the bottom section here. Now here's my reasoning for this. So essentially we received a Maple memo from this guy, who I believe is like the community manager or general manager. Says it right here, general manager at Nexon America. And essentially in this whole load of text, the idea is basically they're changing their game to become more and more like KMS so that they're not deviating too much. So if you guys want to read about this, I'll post a link in the description. And then, shortly after, they did remove things like Singapore area, which contained the potable badge, Ghost Extra Strip badge. And, they also never brought back the Frenzy Totem from Marvel Machine and Philo. And they also never brought back the level 160 Sengoku High badge. And yeah, blah blah blah. This is not really that important, but it's just the main gist is, they changed the content of things for, you know, what they want, what items they want GMS to have, and they don't want us to deviate too much from KMS. And then here is another part, and this is for the Golux item. And I think Golux item change happened way before in TMS and MapleC. It just got to GMS a lot later. And essentially people didn't think that, you know, they were going to change the 4-set item effect for GMS, and they just, you know, say, oh, it's a KMS thing, it won't change GMS. But, you know, to our surprise, they actually did change it, so you can't equip 2 Superior Pendants anymore to receive 4-set effects, or equip any other item twice to receive a certain set effect twice, or have it count towards 2 items instead of just 1 item. So all items are unique to a set effect now. And this screwed over a lot of people, and this is just part of their attempt for GMS to become more like KMS. But again, at the end of the day, this is all speculation from me, but I definitely see this coming to GMS in the near future when level 300 areas do become a reality. And I'm guessing it'll probably happen in 3 years' time. Post your comments below, and what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think it'll be good for the game overall, or will it be bad for the game? As always, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.